there's rumors out there, John. I don't know if you've heard them. They've been kind of quiet for the past couple months, but this goes back to a couple months ago when a man by the name of Kyrie Irving was up, right? And he was on the trade block, and the Lakers were obviously linked to that, right? Well, who is a free agent this year? Kyrie Irving. No, Kyrie Irving is a free agent this year. Kyrie Irving is not re-signing back in Dallas. I hate to spoil the party for everybody.
Are you sure?
Not. Yeah, I'm 100% sure. And you can give me his quote.
Give Kyrie the money he wants.
The Lakers can pay him too.
They can't.
Yeah, they can.
They can't give him the full max.
No, not the full max, but they can give him. They can give him a good deal. Yeah.
Yeah, but he's going to lose a lot of money, and that's why he left Brooklyn in the first place, because he wanted a full long-term extension that would really give him the maximum amount.
Yes. That is true. But I also think there's a part where he wants to play with LeBron. He's openly spoke about that he wants to right that wrong. That he felt he messed up looking back on it. I just got to be honest. I don't think Kyrie and Luka fit. The money, maybe that's able to lure him over. That's a compelling argument, John. I'm not going to argue money. Money is you throw enough money at somebody, they're going to bite, right? But I just don't think it fits. And I think if the Lakers can, I think the Lakers are, I don't know how much they're going to be able to offer him. I'm pretty sure it's going to be 30 million plus. But I do have a very sneaky feeling that Kyrie Irving is going to be a Los Angeles Laker next year. It's going to be LeBron, AD, and Kyrie. And if that is the lineup, right, with the others, Austin Reeves is not going to be back. Kyrie or not, Austin Reeves is not going to be back because he's most likely getting a contract that the Lakers can't. But
that's the thing. You think Austin Reeves is gone, and you'd rather replace him with Kyrie because now you're committing basically like 95% of your cap to 3 stars.
Yeah.
Well, the rest of your roster, that 5% is going to be minimum contracts only.
100%.
That was the exact problem they ran into at Russell Westbrook just a year ago.
Yeah, and it's the same problem they ran into with Cleveland when LeBron said we're top heavy as you know what. Yeah, 100%. It's the same problem they ran in with in Miami towards the end why LeBron left. But not me, John, personally. I just think that this is the plan. I think that they wanted Kyrie at the trade deadline. They were not willing to give up both first-round picks for him. And now that the plan is kind of like not the plan, but an opening has, reopened, to sound redundant. Pelinka's going to look at it. LeBron's going to have his words on it. And I think that they're going to like I said, D'Lo is not coming back. So there's a hole there to fill. And I think they're going to look at it and say, we can go get Kyrie Irving. The last time, and I can already hear the comments about this. Oh, Kyrie's not going to be on the court. His behavior shows, he can get injured, blah, blah, blah. 100%. I mean, I'm not here saying any of that is not the case. I'd be the first one to agree with everybody on that. I'm just saying the last time we saw Kyrie in a successful situation where his behavior really wasn't a problem was with LeBron, under LeBron. And I think there is something to that. So that's all I'm coming out with is I do just believe that Kyrie is going to be a Los Angeles Laker next year, and it's going to be a big three of them three. And if those three are on the court together, and you get some others there, and I hear you
won't get others there. It won't happen.
No. By others, I hear. I understand. That's what I was going with right after the by others. I meant I agree with you. It's going to be minimum contracts, freaking vets or some, people like that. Like I hear you and I understand you. I just think that you got those three on the court. Obviously, this is everything goes correctly, right? No injuries and stuff like that.
Right. It's going to go wrong.
I know. It's like the whatever the hell the knife thing or the sword, whatever the hell the thing is, where it's balancing and it easily can tip over. I 100% agree with you. I'm not making that case. I'm just saying that if they are together, that's a hard 3-0 to beat. So that's
It
all
is
I'm
an
saying.
easy deal. Okay, so I see where you're coming from. I understand. Would you do that if you're the Lakers?
What's my alternative?
You extend Austin Reeves. You then flip Malik Beasley's $15 million into a more digestible salary.
Mm-hmm.
But now you're able to extend Rui Hachimura and Dennis Schroeder, who have outplayed the current contracts they're on. Dennis at $1 million minimum, and Rui $5 million, $6 million for a former top 10 pick.
Okay.
To me, if I'm the Lakers this offseason, I can't be thinking about Kyrie Irving because for years he has done nothing in the playoffs. And once he gets paid, he'll become a distraction and, more importantly, a
Yeah.
detriment to your team. It's
True.
nothing against Kyrie Irving, the player. He's one of the best finishers, ball handlers, and shooters we've ever seen.
Box
But
office.
you need to have 3 reliable stars tonight if you're going to build a super team.
Yeah.
If you don't have 3 reliable stars, it's going to go poorly. Think Kawhi Leonard and Paul George, or more recently, the Brooklyn Nets. So
Yeah.
for the Lakers, if you're going to commit to Anthony Davis, who hasn't played 60 games since 2020, LeBron James, who will be 39 years old, and Kyrie Irving, who once he gets paid, just won't be reliable, you're going to set yourself up for failure. But what you learned from the Russell Westbrook era, and this is where I give Rob Pelinka a big stamp of approval, is that you want to get younger players in here because LeBron James is immortal. He's not what he was 6 years ago, let alone 3. In order to win with LeBron James now, you need to have him rest in the regular season, probably play 50 games because he's going to be 40 in a year, going to year 21. You want to stretch and squeeze as much as you can for him in the playoffs to be ready for you. What that means is having Rui, Austin, Dennis, and then a couple of other quality role players. You're going to lose Lonnie Walker, unfortunately. But then with that money you spend or just save by not giving D'Lo that extension, you look to turn that into an adequate starter at the position. Maybe it's Kobe White from the Chicago Bulls, who this year lost his glamour as the Bulls kind of stunk, but could really be a good option for this Lakers team. I don't think it'd be any good reason, any smart decision, bringing a third star for a team that's already had troubles in the past, building properly around their 2 franchise pillars.
I hear you. If that's my alternative, I just have a hard time believing that. Like, you come from the standpoint where you say those 3 guys and then a bunch of vets and minimum contract guys, that's not going to be enough. And I hear you, and that's a fair point. I understand that. Where I also come from your point of LeBron, AD, AR, Rui, Dennis, maybe a Colby White, like you said, and a couple other guys, right? I don't think that's enough either. And if I think the end goal is to simply because if you're seeing right now what's happening, it's not enough. You talk about the Kyrie, LeBron, AD is not going to work. Well, just take Kyrie out. AD and LeBron hasn't really worked, and you're one of the loudest men on that. Is the bubble is a situation that was kind of special in terms of the months off leading up to the bubble. Where AD and LeBron are not going to get that. And if you saw in this conference finals, not taking anything away from the Nuggets, but LeBron was dealing with 2 bum ankles. He's 38 years old. He's going to be 39 next year, like you said. A lot more miles, another full season under his belt. AD, we've seen it year in and year out. Doesn't play, can't play a full season. Even in the playoffs, he looks labored and stuff like that. Even when he's putting on a 40-piece game, he still looks like he's a goddamn old man out there. So when you tell me that, I also don't think that's going to work either. So if that's the case, if I'm the Lakers, God, it really just depends if they're looking, because I believe the end goal for them, right, is they want to win a championship, right?
They're in position though, Brandon.
They are in position. That's what I'm saying. They're in the conference finals right now. We can't say. Yeah,
the Lakers are in this position because of Austin Reeves stepping up. He's had 3 straight 20-point games in the fourth quarter in the conference finals, and in the fourth quarter has hit clutch shots.
Yes,
you can't let him go. Rui Hachimura has been a perfect fit for this team. The reason the Lakers are down 3-0 right now is not because of Rui or Austin Reeves, and definitely not because of Dennis Schroeder. Because while Jamal Murray yesterday was an inferno, Dennis Schroeder was playing tremendous defense on him off the ball. Jamal was just hitting ridiculous shots.
Oh, yeah.
And then you add in Jared Vanderbilt, too, who, if he's coming off the bench and playing 20 minutes per game, is a phenomenal role player. The issue is LeBron James is hurt. Adding in another star takes away the quality depth you've built. And what we're seeing right now with the Miami Heat and the Denver Nuggets is star power is not the cure-all. A quality supporting cast designed to play with your 2 stars or 1 star is.